winners too soon.
It looks like our next set is going to be Ace versus Brogan, which Brogan's made a really long loser's run to get here, but
After being knocked out relatively quickly.
by Ace.
By Ace. Oh, this is a rematch.
Yeah, this is the rematch.
He's back for
this is the
some
reason
revenge.
Brogan's in losers this early.
So maybe he's here and he's looking for dominant revenge. He
Yeah.
really, and we see the Kazuya.
We see the Kazuya come out, but it's interesting because against Game & Watch, Brogan doesn't have much. Like, it's hard for Luigi and for Kazuya. I saw him go, he went Mega Man when he played.
I saw that for a second, and I feel like the
And
range would be really useful.
Yeah, it didn't quite work. I imagine the main thing he's going for with Kazuya here is like just early kills because of how light Game & Watch is.
I do know that from my limited experience with Smash, it is that you have high kill pressure pretty early on.
Yeah.
And that is exactly why people don't like him.
Now, one pick I expect we could see from Brogan if this doesn't go well for him is Wolf.
We did see that earlier. You're right.
This is a very applicable matchup for the Wolf to come out. 'Cause Wolf, not quite a sortie, but he kind of does. Like,
he has that range.
He has that range that can help contest Game & Watch.
And there's that early kill that you were talking about.
Yeah, Brogan just going to be pulling out that first lead.
And that's really what you want from Kazuya. You want to be able to pressure a little bit harder.
Yeah, because in neutral, off stage, and everything, it's just going to be really rough for Kazuya just because, like, Game & Watch outranges you. He keeps you in his combos for so long.
He's really good at edge guarding.
Yeah.
It seems it's really hard to get back because he just juggles you around, you know?
Like, Game & Watch will keep you in. He'll keep you in his advantage state forever, but Brogan just needs to get in, like, once.
That's true. It only takes maybe 2 to 3 hits here.
Exactly.
And that's all it takes. That's all he needs.
And especially with Game & Watch.
Who's
like,
a very light character, like you said earlier.
Even if he misses the confirm, he could still end up killing Game & Watch.
Just on accident.
Yeah. He's got so many options to kill Game & Watch early, but, like, you do have to actually get in there.
No, it does seem like Ace is doing a lot more of that edge guarding like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, that's going to be his main win condition here. Just get Brogan off stage or keep Brogan, like, in a juggle scenario.
Oh, man.
But Brogan does have that up B out of shield, which is a really threatening kill option.
The zoom-ins are kind of confusing to me.
Yeah, Kazuya is I think the only character in the game that zooms in on all his throws.
Interesting. It's a little disorienting at first,
Yeah.
but I can see it as a very impactful animation. I think that's something I really enjoy about Super Smash Bros. Is that every hit you really can feel.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of the fun of it, you know? Now
Brogan
oh,
has
man.
quite a lead in this game.
He does have a lot of extra credit, but
And he's just going to armor
it just
through
takes
all
one.
that chest.
It just takes one.
That's a really dominant game from the Kazuya.
And that's what you said he wanted, was just to get that extra kill confirmation, you know,
Yeah.
early.
And I didn't see the Kazuya come out when they played in winners. So it's interesting that he's waiting until pulling it out now.
Hey, extra practice through loser's queue, I suppose.
Exactly. I am pretty sure I've seen Brogan play this matchup a lot, and he normally seems pretty lost on what characters to go.
So maybe it's just like the indecisiveness of, oh, maybe this will work, and like it might feel better.
Yeah.
Because
It might depend on the Game & Watch player.
That is true. I do feel like Ace has kind of switched up his game style for this specific matchup as well,
Yeah.
which is really interesting to see. I do think he needs to get that Kazuya back on a ledge.
Yeah. He just needs to, like, get his advantage state and keep it. Kind of like what he needed to do with Aegis. But it's a lot easier to win neutral against Kazuya, but you also just blow up if you get hit.
It takes 2 mistakes and that's about it.
Yeah. Like 1 to 2 on average.
Yeah, I was like, it actually could just be 1.
I imagine the situation could arise where Game & Watch is too light to, like, actually fit into Brogan's combos. Like, if his combo starter just, like, hits him too far up.
Yeah, he's not able to catch him fast enough.
Exactly. Brogan's gonna take the first stock there, though. Ace hasn't really found himself a lead this whole set. Kinda has to, like, figure something out.
Again, like you said earlier, I really do feel like he has to play that control that ledge that you said earlier.
Yeah.
It is, like you said earlier, it's very similar to Aegis, except that Kazuya doesn't have that same stage presence.
Yeah.
But he does have that kill
He
confirmation.
does have that kill power that
which makes it very scary.
very few characters are that threatening.
I mean, it really takes one hit at this point.
Yeah. At any point, really.
That is very true. Now for...
It's just a matter of, like,
man.
you can't be scared of Kazuya.
You can't, and I mean, it sucks that you kind of have to play spacing yourself out, but also you really have to put yourself in there.
Yeah. Ace right now just, like, really struggling to get a hold of anything just because Brogan's pressure is too good.
Now, does Ace strictly play Game & Watch?
I'm pretty sure that's all I've seen him play.
Okay.
I haven't heard of this player extensively before, like, a couple weeks ago. So
we don't really have too much of a history
yeah,
yet.
I'm not sure if he has any
there,
secondaries.
there was the one.
I kind of would have expected a secondary to be pulled out in winners against Zen if he had one.
Oh man,
That's
it
going
is
to be
just that
a
kill
2-stock for
confirmation.
Brogan.
It is really hard for Game & Watch to really combo anything because when he gets close enough, Kazuya just is like, nope, you're dead.
Yeah. None of our sets today have been a 3-0 yet, so there is still that potential.
It's always that one stock, you know,
Yeah.
and being
There's
able
still
to...
that potential for Ace
This is
to
true.
make something work. Like,
He did seem to adapt quickly.
yeah, against Zen specifically, like he pulled out that 9.
That was really impressive.
Yeah.
I truly think that...
Like he knew what he was looking for.
I was going to say, he played that really methodically, and even with the high percentage, he didn't panic. He just knew that he had to go for it.
Yeah. I don't think he's got any secondaries based on still going Game & Watch every time he's been down. But we'll see if he changes up his game plan at all.
I can
here.
respect it. I
Yeah.
can respect sticking with it. I do think that at the end of the day, even if matchups are tough, if you know what to look for and how to punish, you can basically win most matchups.
Oh my god, he almost died to that.
And he's so high percentage already, and he
I
really
don't
hasn't been
think
able
I've
to
ever
do it.
seen that specific combo from Brogan before.
Oh.
But that's just going to be a clean stock taken. And Brogan hasn't even taken a hit this game yet.
No, he is not. He is untouched practically. He is lightly dusted.
This is looking like our most dominant set the whole day so far.
Which is saying a lot. Because
Yeah.
we've had some incredible players today.
Considering we're in the top 6 now.
Yes.
Brogan's mad that... Because this is looking really one-sided, but
I mean, like
Brogan
we said
lost
earlier,
this
he
early
has
in
something to
bracket.
redeem himself for.
yeah.
He's had to claw his way back through losers.
Brogan was the 2nd seed, but he made it out of Pool's loser side today.
And that is not an easy task.
So we had to go through a lot of people to get here.
Nothing easy.
Exactly.
Especially with the people we have here
He had to
today.
play Sandy, who I believe was like the 6th seed, just to make top 8 through losers.
That can be really stressful, even if you are expected to be the better player. Just knowing that everything relies on one game in order for you to even see top 8 can be really stressful.
Yeah.
It can add a lot of pressure and really mess with your mental, but it doesn't seem like that really is shaking Brogan.
Yeah, Brogan doing pretty well here. Might not make it back. No,
He does manage to make it back in, which is incredible.
Ace needs to make something work fast here.
Do you maybe think he needs to combo him off the stage here?
Yeah, he needs to... Like, if he gets
Ooh.
hit one more time, it's going to be pretty much an insurmountable lead. He just needs to be hitting those edge
There
guards
we go.
just like that.
Keeping him off stage is really a great spot because, I mean, Game & Watch can just juggle you forever.
Yeah, I mean, it's doable.
There's an 8.
He tried to go for that 9 again, like what he hit on Zen.
It was one off. I mean, maybe he just has to save it for the last stock here.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a 5. Okay.
He knows what he wants here.
Absolutely. We're looking for it. We're fishing for it, and
But
it's
that's
just
gonna
not
be
going to
the
be able
set
to grab
going
it.
to Brogan in a quick 3-0 fashion.
One of our first, right?
Yeah, I think that's the first 3-0 in top 8.
I mean, he was out for blood. I
Yeah.
really, truly think that was a revenge match, and he wanted to make it out alive.
Brogan's been fighting for his life in losers here. He did not want to do it again.